Alright, so the drought is finally at its end. We have Choujin X, chapter 36. And it was starting to show on Reddit how much we were fiending for another chapter. I don't know how many freaky posts I've read about Nari, but it seems as if she has been willed back into the manga. So shout out to y'all. Now with chapter 36, I'm assuming that we are now beginning the second half of the series. And with our first introduction post time skip, I really enjoyed the way it mirrors how the story all began. So much so that Ellie herself states that this is a repeat of last time. We begin with the introduction of two new Choujin, Jing and Tawashi Minami, where similar to Ellie in chapter 1, we have Minami expressing her dreams to Jing mid-flight as we eventually learn that the duo plans to crash the plane in hopes that the passengers awaken as Choujin. This ties back to Chandra's motive for boarding the flight back in chapter 1, as well as Zora's prophecy. It seems as if planes are an important piece to the puzzle, but I'm starting to believe that Zora herself may have already created the Calamity by mistake, and Ellie is the one who will be the cause of Yamato's fall. It would be pretty ironic that on the search for a savior, Zora actually created the Calamity via a plane crash, and Batista creates the savior in either Tokyo or Azuma through Zember. However, we still have the mysterious Master Mado who could be manipulating events as well. We also learned that Chandra himself was also on board the flight. However, my man has seen a rough 11 months as we see him on the brink of tears and learn that he has been abandoned by Zora and is also depressed that he coincidentally was on the flight that the tower were planning to crash. Once Ellie recognizes him from a report, we get another callback from an early Choujin X moment, but this time Ellie is the smoke Choujin and Chandra is the one who must escape on the roller boy Yaya. A bunch of cool details sprinkled in this chapter, such as Azuma's belt buckle, this random backpacker, the remaining Smith brothers, this sus quote from Sandek, Sato is no longer in a wheelchair, and of course the giraffe appearing in multiple panels. Ellie is also the one who holds it, although she never personally had the dream. I've also seen that Nari's attack was a reference to the movie Snakes on a Plane, but our boy Tokyo low-key reminded me of Eren Yeager. But all in all, I really enjoyed this chapter, and I don't know if it's just my eyes, but for whatever reason, this chapter came in a little bit more crispier this week. Like, I don't know if he's been practicing, it came out a little bit more beautiful, but thank you, take care.